Welcome back, everyone. This is the Karmic Wheel, a monthly tarot forecast. All right, so remember, in July, we had the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, and the Star Vibration. And to me, I think everything really culminated with the 2026 FIFA World Cup, where people really felt compelled to choose one or the other star, right? It was like literally that energy of the month was literally playing out in the field. And it was so palpable, it was so real. The other thing that I noticed was toward the end of the month with these migrants. I think there's over 50,000 migrants heading over and crossing the border in northern Morocco to some territories that Spain actually has in the northern part of Morocco. And it's like having this little piece of of Morocco belonging to Spain and having this crossover. And it was really fast, right? It was that energy of the chariot, really, really fast, and a shift happening I believe more in the political, socioeconomic um, landscape between these two countries, right? So that's one to look at. You know, when these things happen, I always kind of question it because I'm like, how was that orchestrated so quickly and so fast and nobody noticed? So yeah, I'm always looking at these things with a little bit of a question, but nevertheless, that energy of star and hope is there because people in expressing why they were crossing over were just basically sharing that they wanted a better standard of living. So we saw that star vibration also playing out there. I'm going to keep it there, short and sweet as always. Let's see what is happening for the energy of August. So here we have August, and in August we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, and the Moon card all coming together so that we're going to really experience um, when I see this combination, I can say aggressive darkness with the energy of the strength card and the moon card. And that's looking at it more in terms of its more challenging engagement. When we're looking at this combination in terms of a story, we can just say that there's going to be a movement occurring, right? The movement reflected by the Wheel of Fortune occurring in the month of August, which is going to make us stronger. It's going to give us this power of endurance to endure what we have to face in terms of the reflection of our inner darkness. And when I say our, I am speaking when it comes to the karmic wheel of the collective, right? This is a collective reading. So we're going to have to endure the exposure of the darker side of humanity. Strength is actually one of those forces that really encourages us to face life without fear. And it reminds me of this saying that says, patience is power. And we're going to have to be patient and breathe through the experience that we're going to have in August. We have to be strong enough to really allow life to take its course without trying to control its flow. When we're engaging in combat, let's say, we have to adapt our stance in order to defend ourselves and even defend others. And so the strength card is unconsciously sort of indicating that we have to take action, but it's not an aggressive one in its more benevolent frequency. It's really not an aggressive one. It's rather one where we're going to hold space for true strength that comes from the heart center. We're going to be looking at um, things that are going to make us uncomfortable. But we have to, you know, that infinity symbol that we often see in the strength card. It's not in the depiction here, but the infinity symbol is kind of reminding me that we have to start seeing things through the analytical eye, through the analytical mind, rather, and to use our mind, to use our intellect. We have literally released our intellect to go into the space of the higher mind without the heart frequency. So, for example, this migrant situation that's going on in Spain, um, just using your intellect, your intellectual knowledge, you know that this is orchestrated. It's almost like not real. Um, this is what I mean by this month of August really asking us to use that infinity symbol as a reminder to use your mind, to be fluid with your mind, right? And it's going where this whenever we see the strength card, action is going to be demanded from the collective. But the action has to be heart centered. Otherwise, it's going to be chaotic, and it's like letting the lion loose, letting the lion roar and attack ferociously and brutally when we are not using our mind in a heart centered way. And when we see the moon is always an evaluation point. It's where we're going to reflect on our darker experiences, but we have to be flexible enough to illuminate the power of light within ourselves. Everything we have been experiencing so far until this point will be reflected back to us, whether that's good or bad. And the moon is already a mysterious archetype, and she rules the night. She also rules our dreams and our fears. And so this month, even with this energy of the eclipses, this particular expression of the moon is occulted. It's very much of the occult. It's hidden, meaning it's hidden, right? So there may be no light, seemingly no light for us collectively to hang on to, but we have to remember that we ourselves are light beings. And so, in this way, we have to sort of reflect our own inner light, shine our light this month, especially with the aid of the beautiful strength card. Okay, so there's going to be perhaps secrets that are revealed from those that represent the egoic aspect of the strength card, the egoic aspect of Leo, and their fortunes are going to be turned upside down this month. So let's watch out for that. This is going to be um, our responsibility to shine our collective light, and we're going to be more self-aware, I think, in the month of August than ever before, or at least more so than we have been throughout the first part of the year. Okay. So that's it for now. You know I like to keep this short and sweet. Let's see what the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength archetype, and the Moon archetypes have in store for us in August. In the meantime, stay safe, stay positive, and keep shining. Bye.